Hey, hi. Hello. Sorry, I'm a little late today. I just realized that my laptop is pretty much run out of space, so I had to delete some stuff first before I could start streaming. Sorry. Give me a sec. Okay, alright. Okay, let's go back to Penacony. I actually very curious how they're gonna like add Jade into the story because she's featured very prominently on the this version's poster. So hold on. Let's dive in. Can you see anything? Just a sec. Okay, now you can. Alright, we're back. And I think where we left off, we were... Oh no, where am I going? We were on our way to a talent show? Not a talent show, like a pageant or something? Kalis, March, Firefly, and Himiko were... yeah, this place. For some strange reason, we are now joining this talent show.
This place is buzzing.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Ooh,
this
stuff to destroy.
Is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
So I'll just... Do I yank him? No, I'll just leave him. Oh my god. Look, so glad. Left safe zone. This place is unsafe? Wait, let me turn around. Why won't you let me turn around? Okay. Wow. Treasure.
Is that all?
Okay, destroy you, destroy you. Destroy you. Oh.
Grab a bottle of So Glad and make your dreams a blast.
So glad and make your dreams a blast.
Your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad.
You were there? You were alive?
Lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and
Oh,
ready
so
to
you
make
weren't...
my first fortune in life.
I thought he was implying that he was one of the prisoners of Penacony who were, you know, freed with by the watchmaker and the other nameless. Okay, so he was just someone who arrived early on, back when Penacony was first established. Okay.
Once, during a particularly
that looks cool.
day,
Okay.
I
Looks like a water park.
and was resuscitated by
You know,
a
instead of
drink
water,
from
it's
Mr. Seuss.
so glad.
That sweet taste has since
Soda.
been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today.
Actually, I tried to imagine it like, you know, a water park, but it's all soda. Oh, that would be so sticky. So many bugs and ants and flies would like come. Oh, never mind. That's a bad idea. No one tried that.
The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days. And the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Nah, we'd win. Rest assured we'll lose. Yeah. I mean, we have to win. It's part of the story, right?
Trailblazing spirit. How about you, Miss March?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th Adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
Cool.
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hope for.
Of course, I'm sure Elios already told you what the outcome is, right?
A wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
That's fair.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from.
So it's all
with
the
unique
puzzle
challenges on
game.
each route.
Okay.
And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled.
Is it... I'm starting to wonder, is it, what was the beauty knight, the Knight of Beauty guy? Is it him?
Those are
My
the
god, I
rules.
forgot his name. How could I
Simple.
forget his name?
Everyone clear? Now,
I mean, we did say that we'd see him again soon. We know that he survived that whole explosion with all those bugs.
Glad Enterprises has started.
20th, season 20. Wow.
Everyone, as
That
the
kind of makes me
Trinity
wonder
Festival
how
is drawing
many
closer, we
seasons.
must reach the end as quickly
Yes.
as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like for live competition shows, you know, like America's Next Top Model or Drag Race or what was that called? Ninja Warrior. I wonder which show like got the longest season of just, you know, showing normal people competing, stuff
March
like that.
and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Sure, let the 2 gray-haired people pair up together.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Let's go. Enough. Let's do this. And there's no catch.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Let's go. Alright, ooh. For Danhang. I actually want to see if I can... No, yeah. We can't jump in. Do not drink 2 system hours before a contest. Oh? I mean... Explosion, so glad. So glad. High level of compression will give you a happy feeling. I mean, nah. I want to drink though. Does it say the same for this one? Yeah, it says the same. 4 system hours. Why? Will be responsible for the consequences. Okay, I'm leaving. Can I get on? Can I get on? No. I miss exploring. Can't wait to play Genshin soon.
Welcome to the first
I know
stage
Natlan's
of
coming really, really soon.
Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, Dream Play Fantasia.
Dream
In this
Play
stage,
Fantasia.
You can choose between 2 challenges: the School of Acting or School of Action.
Okay.
In the School of Acting Challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action Challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly
That one.
and reach
Say less.
the end.
Say less. I want to fight.
Now, make your choice.
I want to fight. Which one is which? Show me. Start challenge, Sharina. Say less. Oh my god. It's a huge... Ooh, there are actually a lot of contestants. Okay. Click the button on the tracks. Select challenge arena to go through. What's this one? Action challenge. And this one? Acting challenge. Okay, action. Duh. I wanna fight! Let's go. Bring it. I got Sam on my side.
Crown awaits you on the stage. Welcome to the arena of action stars.
Actually, no offense to you, Grandpa
Please
Welch,
make
but
your way to the stage and vanquish those malevolent scoundrels with your dazzling fighting techniques.
nah, okay, I'll keep Welch.
Penacony's next
Even if
big
Welt isn't
action
really with us
star
right now.
awaits you.
I was gonna say no offense to Welt, but I kind of want my Imbibitor today. But you know what? It's fine. I'll try to keep it as canon as possible because you know we haven't run into Danhang yet. Danhang isn't with us yet.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you.
Okay.
There are a total of 3 stages up ahead, each with their own challenges. The enemies you will contend against are antagonists from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams.
Yeah, they couldn't really
Defeat them
get Once Upon a Time
swiftly and
TM, huh?
decisively to set a new record.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning that the fastest time for this stage was achieved by a contestant with fiery red hair. Astoundingly, he overcame all enemies across the 3 stages in only 5 minutes.
Yeah, is it not the Night of Beauty guy?
Time is of the essence. Let's make this quick.
Okay, let's go. I don't think I'm gonna be quick with Welt on my team. You know what? Yeah, I'm sorry, Grandpa Welt. But I must change you up with Big Brother Danhang.
Proceed with caution.
Okay. Yeah, let me just... Ooh. So first we fight the doggo.
Contestants, you are about to confront the monsters of the primordial dreamscape.
The primordial
During this
dreamscape.
period, Penacony was nothing but a barren wasteland. The dreamscape was fraught with strife and disorder, with memory zone memes running rampant.
Do they not run rampant now?
As dream chasers who've come to
You
Penacony,
liars.
defeating them is your first step towards success.
Who's been forced to play a monster?
The Soul-Glad is ours! Don't even think about plundering the Soul-Glad from us!
I hope they're paying you enough, buddy.
You can't run!
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Yeah, let's do this quick. Let's try to beat that
I have
5-minute
something for you.
that 5-minute record. I don't think I will, but I'll try. Go, Imbibidalune.
Break!
Ooh.
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Ooh.
Soul-Glad! My Soul-Glad!
You know what? The VA is really going for it. Good job,
Be
my
simple.
guy.
I just hope these tests don't take too long.
It won't with Imbiber de Lune on our team. Ooh. That's actually really cool. Oh, okay. Monkey mix. Monk.
Congratulations on becoming the first group of dream chasers! Answering the call from the watchmaker, you are disappointed to learn that Penacony isn't paved with gold. Resigned
Isn't
to your
paved with
current
gold?
plight, you start
Who
from the
started
hierarchical
that
drudges,
rumor?
biding your time for a chance at success. Just as you're about to give up, a downpour sparks a business idea. You enter the umbrella business!
The what?
But just as things are looking up, you encounter a competitor. Defeat them and emerge victorious from this trade war.
Trade war.
Why is our opponent so glad?
Because this is Soul-Glad Enterprises' 33rd festivity auditions of the 20th season!
I thought this was the 32nd.
It's just product placement.
I mean, yeah.
To safeguard the integrity of Soul-Glad, I will soar high into the sky and become its shiniest star. Whoosh!
I mean, yeah, of course we were fighting to protect the Soul-Glad. Now the Soul-Glad is the bad guy. Don't think about it too much, Firefly, I guess.
You can't run!
Be careful.
Nah.
Try
Ow.
that again!
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge.
Beat the monkey.
Rise!
Beat the monkey. Hold on, it's a little too loud on my end. Yeah, I think this much should be okay for me.
Tough luck running into me!
Protect Invisibilune.
Just a scratch.
You can't run! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Take out the puny ones first, and then we go for the monk. For the monkey.
Let's go.
Actually, are you a monkey or are you an ape? Because I don't know. You look like an ape, but you got the big ears of a monkey. I don't know that many monkey or ape species, so there could be one that looks exactly like that with soul glad and all.
Watch this awesome move.
I'm not a zoologist. I wouldn't know. I'm not even a cryptozoologist. Recover skill points.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Recover skill points and regenerate energy.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah.
You won't get away.
The times are changed. Rise.
Yeah.
The world kisses me with pain, and I provide with soul glad in return. Woo!
Whoosh. Okay. Just keep moving. Oh, the T-Rexes. Hello.
Congratulations to our 2 Dream Chasers for establishing yourselves as budding stars in Penacony. However, now you face a competitor selling at low prices, pushing you to the brink of bankruptcy.
Okay.
No matter how lengthy the
So
battle,
our umbrella
you
business
always
is
persevere.
in jeopardy?
Topple this powerful opponent, and the tides will turn, paving a way to success.
None will take my soul glad
Little
away
beyond
from me.
overcooked.
I will use the transmutation arcanum to turn into a dinosaur. Oh, dinosaur!
Big beyond
Devour
overcooked.
my enemies!
Blah,
Bottle of soul glad and make your dreams a blast!
Be careful.
I can't tell if those two share the same VA or not.
Dragon.
But they sound similar enough. Similar-ish.
I sense a storm. Break.
Ow.
You've got a lot of nerve.
You can't run.
Now.
Phew.
Just
I
try.
have
Just try to
something for
take
you.
us out. My March 7th and Kayla's are invincible.
Perhaps humanity never conceals
My
its
physical
desire to
Kayla's
control
at
the
least is
heavens,
invincible.
and I'm no exception.
Less said about my fire Kayla's the better.
You're annoying. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Go!
You're annoying.
See? It just won't fall.
Dragon.
Honestly, it would be so hilarious though if my physical Kayla's
made
just,
to be broken.
you know, died after that. After all the shit I talked. Okay, let's take out this one. Protected the Kayla's.
Inevitable.
Try that again.
Just a scratch.
You can't
Himiko, no!
I
Yeah,
sense
my
a
Himiko
storm.
isn't really invincible.
Tough luck running into me. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Yeah!
The strength.
Yeah, boy!
The body withers, but the soul glad name shall not.
Did you just place a curse on us?
You truly are a beast, more than I can ever be.
That should do it. Okay. Let's go. Mr. Yang is waiting for us.
If Welt is already at the finishing end, then what was the point of us joining? Should we not have just joined the elves at the finishing end?
Actual storyline?
Yep.
Transforming into a dinosaur isn't imaginative enough for you?
I don't think she's talking about this storyline. She's talking about our storyline.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Where were we? Oh, that's right. After an extended battle, you finally emerged victorious! But the companion who journeyed to Penacony with you chose to leave, having lost all hope.
The fuck you talking about? He's right
years
here.
That followed, you encountered each other once more on the prosperous streets of Penacony, but dared not call out to one another. Perhaps akin to the lingering regret of every dream chaser.
Is this like a hint that maybe the Watchmaker and the Dream Master had this kind of relationship before, and they just had a falling out?
Done! You brought to life the thrilling action scenes from
Once it's just
Upon a Time
part
in
of this
Dreams.
TM.
With your fighting skills.
Okay.
Looks like we won. Let's hurry up and get to the next stage.
Hold on. Let me grab this first. Oh, I want treasure. I also want this.
Looks good.
Yeah, for Himiko. Some like it hot. Samurai heart.
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly, are you having fun?
Are you having fun?
Is more important than success.
That's what you say to losers. Did we lose?
You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
Cool.
That red-haired contestant. Who is that exactly?
I'm telling you, it's that beauty night guy.
Eventually,
I seriously forgot his name. I'm so sorry.
Test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises.
Isn't it always sponsored by Soul Glad, though?
You have the option to choose Gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or Time, where you'll face Clucky's trial.
Huh.
And now, make your choice.
Another trial. Okay, let's go. You know, I'm still a little sus about Clocky, even though we've kind of met the corpse of the person he's based off of, that he's kind of based off of. So, yeah, we'll do Hanu's trial. Go! Himiko can now continue battle. Okay.
Dear friends, welcome to the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting you is the morally dubious yet ever charming character from the animated Clocky series, Hanu!
Yeah, I like morally dubious.
It is said that these cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own experiences. According to research by Clocky scholars, the original Hanu of reality shared a deep friendship with the Watchmaker, akin to comrades in arms.
Clocky scholars are a real thing.
Enter into the world of Hanu via the TV by the entrance and partake in an enchanting and suspenseful story with him. Good luck in there.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right? I hope this won't waste too much of our time.
This whole thing is a waste of our time. Why do you think we're doing it? They want to pad out the story. Ooh, more burbs. Also, why? Oh. He's just another burb stuck in a burb. Alright, let's do this.
1, 2, 3.
It's Morbin time.
Are we both in control of this Hanu character?
I wonder how that translates.
Very good. Looks like you've got the hang of it.
Do we?
In this Hanu's Adventure episode, Boss Stone has gathered his battleships for an assault on Dreamville. Old Buzzfly, Cousin Wolf, and Bombhead are all raring to go.
Haha, I have no idea who any of these characters are.
And protect his home. Alas, Hanu presently is ill-equipped to fend off the malevolent mischief makers, which is why he is preparing to seek out the puzzle gentleman's aid. Go forth and speak to him.
Okay, so if Clocky... Okay, my theory about the story that they're telling in this, this pageant, I guess, is based off of, like, the Watchmaker and the Dream Master. And if Clocky is supposed to represent the Watchmaker, is Hanu supposed to be the Dream Master? Okay, let's go. Where are we going? Oh. Enter! And let me in! Okay.
Oh, brave Hanu! You look like you could really use some help!
Can we? Yeah, I can't go up there. Okay. So, we go here.
Long time no see, Hanu. You look pretty stressed out. How about an intense and thrilling game of Dream Jigsaw to blow off some steam?
I hate this game. This is the first time I've ever seen you crouch down. Fine, let's just stay in character. The coolest film in history.
Oh my! Are you telling me that Boss Stone has rallied the villains to seize Dreamville? What a dreadful twist of fate!
Or is Boss Stone supposed to be the Dream Master? Since, yeah, that's basically what he did to, like, take over, authority of Penacony from the Watchmaker, right?
Listen closely, Hanu. I'm aware you're in need of a suitable weapon. And I also know there's one just upstairs. But you know what? You'll have to play an exhilarating round of Dream Jigsaw first. No Jigsaw, no moving forward.
Dreamville is in danger. How could you not understand the predicament? What do the weapon and Dream Jigsaw have to do with one another? That's not fair. You gotta help me now. Perfection. Yeah, I know you made the right choice.
Hanu, but tread carefully. Two ne'er-do-wells are also eyeing those jigsaw pieces. Either outsmart them with the quick knockout, or ensure they don't catch you in the act.
I swear if I was my normal size, I'd just fight them.
I can't wait to see you finish the Dream Jigsaw. Best of luck, Hanu.
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us.
Okay, it's over there. Actually, where is closer? This one, maybe?
Look up there! If we can push that thing down,
okay.
Do you think that would do the trick?
The treasure! Investigate. Investigate what? This? Sometimes... Oh, okay. This is the heavy item that we need to push. Okay. I want the treasure, though. Okay, let's go down first. Let me throw. Down, Hanu. I wonder if there was a treasure during those fights. The 3 fights before this that I just missed. Oh, I can't. I'm hoping this is a place that we can revisit in after all of this is done, because there seems to be some stuff that I'm supposed to pick up, but I can't because I'm Hanu. Gimme. Okay, where does this lead me? Oh, down there. Cool.
Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
Okay, there. I want this for done home. How dare you not let me? Okay. Ah, man! Oh, right. Drag you. Drag you. No, I'm not good at this. Oh, right. We can rotate. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at this. You go here. You go here. You go here. Okay.
Oh my! The exquisite sensation of perfect alignment.
Okay,
My
buddy, calm down. Don't
organizational
jizz
itch
yourself.
Has been quite thoroughly scratched. Hurry now!
Was it as good for
Hanu.
you as it was for
Touch
me?
that TV set and transform back into your old self. Then head upstairs. Your weapon awaits you there.
Alright, thanks for nothing.
Such haphazard instructions really okay?
Thanks for nothing, buddy.
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented.
Understandable. Okay, now go up.
Is that Hanu?
The real Hanu? We're meeting a celebrity. Hi.
What exactly is he talking about?
I don't know.
Tick-tock! It's
Oh.
time for me to make an appearance!
This isn't your storyline, Clocky. Why are you here?
Clocky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
Oh yeah. Is this part of the show, or are we the only ones seeing him?
Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! I can be your translator! Tick-tock!
Oh, so you're gonna interpret for us. Okay.
Hanu says, battle! We must do battle!
Okay, let's fight.
The enemy is at our doorstep, and we have no path of retreat for the future of Dreamville! Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
Did he really say suspicious looking?
So they just jumped inside that TV. Sheesh. Logic in this plot and dialogue is really being pushed to its limits.
Just turn off your brain, Firefly. You'll enjoy it way more then. Okay, let's go.
Here we go again. Ready?
Let's do this!
I am gradually getting used to this. Huh. Who knows? I might even be able to perform some high-level moves with Hanu.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Oh, did someone say high-level movies just now? That's
Movies?
right, pal. The upcoming script is just exploding with all sorts of high-level shenanigans. Last we saw, Hanu was preparing for battle. Suddenly, he hears heavy footsteps coming from the hallway. Malevolent mischief makers have broken into his home.
Racking into his hole.
But brave Hanu won't go down without a fight. He instantly sprints for the storage room, ready for a do-or-die showdown against the baddies.
What can you do, Hanu?
We still don't have any weapons in hand.
Yeah, this is
Guess
rigged.
what? Hanu's favorite bazooka just so happens to be in that storage room. So get a move on.
What a coincidentally convenient plot twist. It'd be even more awesome if the organizers allowed me to wear armor.
I mean, do you really want to wear Sam on something that's being broadcasted to apparently all of Penacony? Okay, let's go. Where are we supposed to treasure? Yeah. Look at all this dust you're kicking up, Hanu. You need to vacuum
The
more.
storage room. It's behind the shelves, right?
Yeah. Now where's the bazooka? Are you ever gonna turn around? No?
He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here.
Where? Am I just blind? Oh, there. No? Not these bazookas? Oh. I thought they were showing me the way to the exit.
Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies. This thing feels just like the soaring locust too.
Go. Oh, we're supposed to... Okay. Ooh. Ah!
Careful. It looks like we've got more company. Get ready to fire.
I shouldn't have fired at those fireworks. Let me get these. No, let me get them first. Ah! Why did I go so close? Okay, at least those two are pretty far away. Kind of?
Here we go again. But no big deal.
Give me, I'm all out. No, let me get them first. I have a feeling that they're just gonna send in more waves of enemies. And I'm gonna be out of bazooka pellets. I don't know, ammo? What is it called? Thank you for conveniently just staying still.
That should be all of them, right?
Okay, let's go.
My Hanu is on a streak! Everyone! The stage is complete! Quickly! Head through the TV to the next stage!
Am I gonna still need the bazooka? Because if I am, I'm gonna keep it. whether I do need it or not, I'm keeping it. Bazookas are handy. Let me go, let me through. Okay, we're back.
Well, that's that. But it is gonna be hard to let go of this bazooka.
That's what I said.
Never mind. Let's hurry over to the next stage.
Firefly, you and me, we share the same brain cell.
Great. The more the better.
Okay. Oh. Do we actually have to more? I feel like it was a mistake not morphing, but maybe it isn't. For Himeko. Little Caesar.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves! But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar.
So what was the point of us being paired up?
Defending champion. If you fail, you
Oh,
will
okay.
lose the opportunity to become
I
the
thought he meant that
festive
one of us had to stay
superstar.
behind.
Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's third stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises Superstar Showdown.
Okay, let's go. Whoa! Hit me! Oh, 3 more? I'm hoping one of those is has Himeko and March in it. Uh-huh. Superstar Showdown 2, Superstar Showdown 1. Let's go with 2. Okay, let's see who we're fighting. Wait. Oh yeah, I was right! It is you!
No
Oh my god!
way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Hello! Argentine, that's your name. You're not speaking? Why can I not hear his dialogue? Okay.
Are you a Knight of Beauty?
Did they just not be able to get Argentine's VA on? Oh? Yeah, I can't hear Argenti at all. Is this like a glitch? Did I break the game or something? Alas, in the cosmos unguarded by beauty, disorder prevails, and thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Okay. Mini Rabbit Mech Pilot, Stray Cat Willis, Galactic Ninja, and Quad Drive Intellitron, along with 32. All emerge. Safe and sound. Okay. I'm busy saving the world. Please wait. You know what? Yeah, I'll hype him up. Oh, so he ran into a Venturine somehow? Some way? Sure. The land of dreams beauty. I seriously cannot hear anything. Argenti, are you good? Hold on, I actually want to Google this. This is actually kind of bothering me. Let's see. honkaistarrail, Argenti. Mute? I don't know. Yeah, even Reddit says that. Or, yeah, and there's no voice.
Bear witness to
You can't run!
Be careful.
Yeah, we actually get to hear Kalis more often now.
Dragon.
Instead of Argenti. Sorry, my guy. Also, I'm very glad that I equipped Imbibitor Lune.
Heaven, rise!
Because back then, he was the only way I was able to beat Argenti. Yeah, let me protect Himeko.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Even though Imbibitor Lune is more powerful, like Himeko, Kalis, and March are the only ones who can break him.
Rules are made to be broken.
So break!
Time for an overhaul.
I sense a storm. Heaven, break!
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
At least they still let him speak in battles, I guess.
Here.
behold this symbol of pure.
You can't run.
You won't get away.
Aha!
The
Broken.
times are changed. Heaven's serpent, rise! Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
You're not saying anything, Argenti. Argenti, no.
Break.
I actually really like Argenti as a character, even though I didn't go for him. Like, I think he's a really fun guy.
My turn.
Yeah.
Phew.
I have something for you.
You've got a lot of
Try that
nerve.
again.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Put forth all your might.
Just a scratch.
You can't run.
Rise to the challenge.
Like, Argenti is a good guy. He's just
try
a
hard.
drama
Watch
king.
this awesome
And I love
move.
that for him. Why won't you let him speak? Why will you not give him dialogue? Who do I... Yeah.
Tough luck running into me.
Yeah. Help Kalis.
Time for an overhaul.
Yeah.
You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Awaken,
Okay.
dormant
It's
world-cleansing
okay, we
dragon.
can win this. Even with Himeko down.
The flesh wound.
Himeko's sacrifice will not be in
Are made to
vain.
be broken.
Not again. Not a second time. We lost Himeko.
Behold this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
My turn.
Well, actually, they're all pretty well protected.
Strength. Heaven, break.
Okay, we're done. Argentino. Beautiful, truly captivating. Idrilla. Shall remain here. Why? So you're not here for the Watchmaker's legacy or anything, so, like, why did you stay?
We don't have much time. May fate allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty.
Bye.
In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope
Bye,
we make it
Argenti.
in time.
Seriously, you're not gonna say... Okay, bye, Argenti. It was nice seeing ya. Sorry I forgot your name, buddy. Ciao. I wanna check out the map of this place. Yep, it's literally just a straight line. Okay. Okay, where to? Where next? Is it finally over? Looks like it is. Where are we? We're just in a bottle. You know I must. You know I have to. Yeah.
We look forward to their amazing entrance in the Charmony Festival.
Ooh, baseball.
Round of applause to our aspiring young guests.
So we win? What do we win? What's our prize? Is it money? Hey, Himeko March, you're here too.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater,
That voice sounds very familiar. I know it's not ID'd. Alright,
on
it's not
behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Hey. All I get are sincere congratulations. Where are my stellar jades? Yeah. Give me pulls.
Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition.
I want free
and
pulls.
I've taken steps to ensure that. However, this reward is not a material one, but rather the opportunity for an open and honest communication between us.
No, I want material. Give me
As
materials.
previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus.
Are you sure you want to say the S word here on live television?
Both
on a live broadcast,
I and
apparently?
the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
Yeah, I figured
We
Firefly would have
acknowledge
seen this
the
coming too.
perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy.
You know what? I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I really, really like how multi-layered all the Penacony characters are. Like, even Firefly and Sparkle. Black Swan and Acheron. Like, even though they're not technically from Penacony, I like how, like, their motivations... Yeah, even Boot Hill. I like how their motivations are, like, really well established, but also, like, their goals are also well established, as well as their personalities. Like, they... Yeah, they're just really multi-layered characters. I like that.
Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable,
Yeah, Sunday and
ruthlessly
even
eliminated.
Robin.
Equality non-existent. Common folk
Even
living
Misha, like, I
precarious
think
lives,
I
eking
still
out
think
a
there's more to him
dreary
than what we've been
existence.
told so far. And Gallagher,
Ultimately,
all the Penacony characters have
only
just been so
heroes
great.
like yourselves
I don't know
manage
how
to
they are
achieve
as like
success.
playable units, you know, since I haven't pulled for them. But you know, as characters in a story, they're all so good.
But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron,
Would you really call
and you were
that
but
special?
an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer?
I mean, I am still technically, you know, real. Considering the fact that I could blow up at any point and people would go just... I'm pretty sure the majority of the reaction would be, well, should have seen that one coming, you know?
A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? Or a sweet dream paradise for all?
There's nothing wrong with being the fittest. Why are you asking? Yeah, why are you asking me? Does my answer really matter?
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
I'm not. I'm trying to get to the point. Like, why are you asking me?
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron,
yeah, Robin
now's not
wants
exactly
to take
the
it out.
time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it?
Yeah, it's still a
The
Stellaron, you know?
issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Yeah, where did he put Robin and Welt?
That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Fight? We fighting? We fighting? A while ago.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the charming festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Are you not the one who's a scoundrel who's using the Charmony Festival as a tool to realize your ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority.
So, someone like you?
Do you have any suspects?
Yeah, you.
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
Yeah, didn't you?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song. Just per the arrangement.
I mean, didn't you just say that you wouldn't sing? No, didn't you promise that?
Sunday, Robin. I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve.
And yet none of you guys actually are emanators of the Harmony, are
The
you?
magnitude of this matter is enormous. and cannot be
Look at that
taken
little
lightly.
bird right there.
Since Mr. Yang
He looks so small.
has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead?
He looks
so
so
that no
menacing like
lies
this.
may
Look
be
at this little
concealed.
smirk and it's his hidden eye and this eye partially hidden.
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
This is a trap.
I will do
I have a
as
feeling
you
that this is
command.
a trap.
May thy will
This feels like a trap.
carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood. Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
Do you love your
That wasn't
god
a yes
as you
or a
do
no.
yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
It's not a yes or a no. Also, has the Eon of Harmony ever admonished anyone?
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
And is your god actually the Eon of Harmony? And not, you know, Nanook or
Have you
something?
ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question.
Did you know about the
Do
Stellaron?
you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my word,
You should be asking,
or
did
if
you
I
know
renege
about the
on my
Stellaron?
vows,
Yes or no?
may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this,
What
it can be
kind of
evidenced.
vows did he make in the past, present, and will
Just
make in the future?
a moment.
Yeah.
What is it, Mr.
Yeah,
Yang?
get him, Yang. Get him, Grandpa.
I have another question I hope to have answered.
Do you know about the
To
Stellaron?
my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws.
Yeah, get him,
The
Yang.
god you both mentioned,
Get him, Welt.
are they truly Shipe?
That's what I'm saying. Do they really follow the Eon of Harmony?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family,
Why would the Harmony
toil
have
together
such divine
as
laws
if they were
anyway?
kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony.
But like I said, none of you are emanators of the Harmony, which means that Shipe doesn't really care about you guys, so why are you so devoted?
Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Shipe?
I don't know, maybe aha? This seems like some kind of joke that he make.
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has
Yeah,
surreptitiously
get him,
emerged
Grandpa.
from within this very symphony itself.
Yeah!
In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading
Beyond the
solemn
Sky
and
Choir.
reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it
Wonder what
echoed
happened with
anew,
this Eon. Like,
it
how
was
did they fall?
transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger.
Yeah,
In
like the
all
beauty
forgiving harmony
and the trailblazers.
Echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment.
You know, so far you haven't said
Especially
Shibe's
when you
name.
find
You've
yourself
just been saying
alone
God and there and the
without
harmony.
allies.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
They're gonna put you to sleep.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
Were you expecting her to die then? Were you expecting her to go to the dream
true
flux?
reason I can't sing. The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True
Now you say Shipe's
bliss
name.
can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Okay, yeah. Following the Eon of Order with divine laws and all of these vows and everything. Makes sense. Order. Wonder what the Eon's name is, though.
To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
Was the Eon of Order really that bad?
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
Yeah, I don't think that he'd legit kill his sister. You know, even if the whole sending her to the dream flux thing was planned, like, he probably only allowed it because, you know, she wasn't in actual danger and she didn't actually die.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Wait, the Order is an enemy of the Trailblaze? Really?
Should we need to stand against them?
Well, I guess it could be because, like,
it would only be myself
they
and the
got
Oak
one of
family
ours.
involved.
They got Mr. Yang.
But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed.
But... yeah, get to the point, please.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, not one I hold.
However, I won't hold it against you. On the contrary, I'm here to make my intentions clear.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
Are you saying that you're willing to sacrifice them both to win this Himiko?
You're mistaken.
To save Penacony?
They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of
If
humanity.
this is a natural principle or law of the universe, then why are you fighting against it? I thought you were under the Order.
Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So even though he has that hypnotism power thing, he's still just considered a path strider. He's not an emanator.
So you've decided
Well, I
to
guess there
resurrect
wouldn't
a
be an
dead
emanator
Eon?
of the Order if the Order doesn't exist anyway. But then again, if they do manage to resurrect the Order, then I'm guessing at least one of them would be an emanator.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means.
I mean, she would be interested to see how you do it and see if maybe we could somehow bring back Akivili. No, Akivili didn't die. He just went missing, right?
I'm willing to divulge the
I'm pretty sure Akivili
truth
and Long
as to the intentions
are
of
like
the
one of
Order's
those
path striders,
Eons that just disappeared
so that
and
you will
didn't
make
die.
better judgment for the
The
Astral
beauty
Express,
is also like
for Penacony,
the reason why
and for
Argenti
this
is
stretch of the universe.
traveling all over the
Words
world,
can hardly do
all over the
justice to
universe,
the
is
beauty
because
of
he's
that
looking for the beauty. So she probably is not dead either.
So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh?
Sure.
Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
That's actually a cool power.
That means...
We can hit stuff
Did you
and
do
break
the
stuff
thing
and
to
hurt
Welt?
him from the inside.
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before.
You could just
so
say
he
my
should
name, you know, buddy.
understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I
Look,
cannot
you could
hide
see
anything
Achilles'
from
face.
you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took
You mean
begins
screens?
here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions
Ooh.
I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you.
Why though?
I believe after
Why
going
can't you just
through
get to the
similar
point?
predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird.
We already heard this story though, and we kind of know what happened, so why are you telling us again?
This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in.
Okay.
Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers.
That's not
and it
all of its
couldn't
feathers,
sing.
huh?
When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents. We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity.
Why did you have poisonous bugs in your garden?
It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment.
I wonder if this implies that, you know, if fate is a big part of the Order, does this imply that Elio is a past rider of the Order?
Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan, and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it, and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home.
Personally, I go for the second choice, and then, you know, release it once it's gotten bigger and better.
Await your answer.
But I think that the story wants me to pick this one. Like, I'll go with Robin's answer. I mean, Robin didn't want to build a cage for it in the first place, right? Why can't we do both? Why can't we just build a nest for it inside and not make a cage? You know, why not both? Sure, let's see what happens. Look, everyone else is following us too.
Since you've made up your mind, allow me to reveal what fate this choice will bring to the fledgling.
I mean, you guys ended up making the cage and bringing the bird inside, right? So, like, how do you know that whatever fate that you're gonna show us is what ended up, what was actually gonna
From what
happen?
I've observed, there are at
Because
least
it didn't
3
happen in the first
predators
place.
in that yard that prey on small birds: the Vossicle scorpion, Asdana wolverine, and the Huntington winged snake.
Why do you have a scorpion, wolverine, and a snake in your yard? Also, this is kind of like what I've heard. The argument against you know, against the meat industry being that I'm sure if animals knew they had a choice, they would prefer to be out in the wild, scavenging for food and dying young to predators rather than being trapped for the rest of their lives and fattened up for others to eat anyway. So, I don't know which choice you guys prefer, but personally, yeah, I think if it were me, I would definitely choose to be free and die young, you know, by natural causes.
Even if they shy away from humans, these animals are still near apex predators in a fenced location like a yard.
Oh, that's why they're they're in the
such a
yard. They don't
location.
bother humans.
Only one fate awaits that little Charmony dove. A painful death.
Well, it was gonna happen whether we helped him build the nest or not. At least with the nest, we made him a little comfortable for a little bit of his life.
As for the choice you made, I am deeply sorry. Now,
What are you sorry for?
let us advance to the second decision. This time, it's the story of a dream chaser. This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant guidance.
Okay.
It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the Dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came
Oh,
to
that guy.
Penacony in search
The one
of a
who
better
sold
life.
off his children.
Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything. He told me, I saw
Did that guy
everything
turn
I
out to
could
be
at home.
Sunday and
The
Robin's
house,
father?
the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds.
Why are you so against the hounds? Aren't they supposed to be, like, your, law enforcement?
After hearing the Dream Chaser's story,
Penacony's law enforcement?
I
So why are you so
immediately
against
appealed
them?
to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences.
Yeah, I'm on the Bloodhounds family side on this one. He sold his kids. He should be in jail
I'll
for
tell
that.
you the outcome soon.
And his kids should
For
be
now,
free.
I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do as I did and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit?
No.
So that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
I'm guessing... Oh, we can actually talk to the others now? Hold on. Where Himiko? No, gimme. Why aren't you letting me... Okay. Walk up in. Himiko, I got something for you.
A dream, but...
Oh, sorry.
What cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think... Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
In other words, this traumatized the poor child. This traumatized the guy badly. What are you projecting? Oh, it's just like... March?
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on Penacony.
Understandable.
But that guy in the story... I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all.
Yeah.
He sold his kids to chase a dream.
Yeah.
Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible.
Yeah, you tell him, March. Get him.
That thought...
Get him.
There's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
Hold on, I didn't get Himiko's decision.
A dream chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend him a hand. But what cruel...
Okay. Himiko would do what Sunday did Firefly? You're also a stowaway.
This question... Surely it has some connection to the baby bird story. And this connection is precisely the breakthrough Sunday aims to use to persuade us.
I like how Firefly is thinking, like, what's the point of telling us this, you know?
I'd
I'm also
probably choose
thinking
to
that.
ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
Okay. Well, March, looks like you and I are on the same page this time. Let's go. Make the choice.
It seems you, like me,
were we able to ask
pondering
them
whether a
about
different choice could have led
the
to a
choice in
better
the
outcome.
bird story?
Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic. Say he never gets caught. He would only die from delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream.
So?
Should he be apprehended? Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my...
Wait, you never told us what actually happened in the end, because this...
Next comes
we've
the
just been
third
choosing
and
the
final
choices that
decision.
you didn't make. We've just been choosing the
story
choices
this
that
time
never happened. So, Sunday,
my
what
own.
really happened?
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master. And as per his wish, we had a private conversation.
Okay.
What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister.
Oh.
The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
I'm surprised you guys are sending letters, you know, considering you're in a sci-fi world. But then again, maybe Robin is just really old school.
Do you
I can respect that.
wrote this letter?
Oh, maybe not
My
Robin.
sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
to help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
Oh, okay.
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
Oh.
A stray bullet?
She was attacked at her concert.
What?
Oh, no.
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony. And to save the lives of that planet.
I wonder why she
personally
was
made for the front
expecting
lines.
Sunday to not have heard about a war.
She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
I guess gun violence is still a thing in sci-fi world, in the Honkai Star Rail universe.
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital. By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Yeah, work first and then write back to your sister who's possibly still in the hospital.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood. Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
Is that also why she lost her voice? No, she lost her voice because of the whole order over harmony thing, but maybe that's what started it?
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the Harmony's limitations and predicament.
I mean,
As
if you really think
grandiose
about
as
it, all of
strong
the pasts are
defending the weak
limited.
sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking.
When you really think about it, all of the paths are nothing more than wishful thinking.
Likewise.
But people follow them anyway because that's what they believe
last
in.
question. One last
Just like you follow the order anyway,
But rest
because that's what you
assured,
believe in, even though
this
the Eon
choice
is
will
gone.
not have any grave consequences, because this is merely a figment of imagination, a nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
I mean, if it's what she wants, this isn't okay. This isn't self-destructive, like an addiction or, you know, she's not in an abusive relationship. She's not staying with an abuser or anything. This is just consequences of her choices. So it's like, you know that your sister really likes being a superstar, but being a superstar comes with stalkers and also like really weird fan interactions and like public scrutiny. So like at the end of the day, if she understands all of that is gonna happen and she still chooses to do it anyway, who are we to stop her? What you gonna do, Himiko?
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces.
Oh.
I don't know who they are, but I sympathize.
Has she
with
been
all
dreaming
of
of the other Himiko's life?
fighting for survival against some unfathomable force.
Oh.
Their confusion
Tiana.
and fear are lucid to me. But I also remember they chose never to give up.
Yeah, they did.
Just like Miss Robin.
They didn't give up. You're right.
If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences. With each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever back away?
No, we won't.
Would you stop March and Dan Heng from reaching their next destination?
Of course I won't.
I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
I guess when you bring March and Dan Heng into it, if March ever found out that the person she was before she had amnesia was a bad person, and she wants to stay somewhere else to like right her wrongs, so she wants to leave the Astral Express, I wouldn't stop her because that's her choice, even if I would be sad about it. Just like if Dan Heng chose to remain on the Xianzhou as Imbibitor Lune and, you know, not as Dan Heng, we'd still let him, even if it hurts. Yeah, when you put it, you know, in that perspective of letting Dan Heng, and if Dan Heng and March made choices like that, then yeah, I'd let them make that choice. Hey, Firefly, would you be all
Miss
for
Robin's
destiny?
Courage is admirable.
Yeah.
And here I was thinking she was just another superstar celebrity.
I mean, yeah, superstar celebrities can be multifaceted.
The fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
And yet, what is he doing now? He's harming his own flesh and blood. March?
I can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
I mean, the only reason you haven't had to pay such a price is because Dan Heng and I have been covering for you, you know, and you've been covering for us. So, yeah, I didn't think March should be for Sunday's choice. But yeah, I'm gonna support Robin. Anything for Robin. I support all of Robin's rights and wrongs.
I see.
Yeah, you see now. You can't convince us otherwise.
I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order, where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all.
I mean, let's be real. Did the harmony ever advertise itself as the path of happiness?
We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
I mean, I guess this time I'm not griping over how Sunday never mentioned what really happened, because we know what really happened. It's happening right now, right in front of us.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question.
Good question.
That's what I said.
Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden.
What?
When one
I don't get
mistake
that.
after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. they can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind.
So basically, you want to turn everyone into mindless puppets with you as the puppet master. Or would you also be one of the
Simply
puppets?
describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds.
I am also currently on a long weekend, you know, I got Monday off.
During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life.
That's what I'm doing.
Allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls.
Are you saying I'm doing it wrong?
And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime.
Don't come for my throat like this, man. Don't read out my thoughts like this, honkaistarrail. But yeah, it is a pity, but also, like, you know, doing everything at your whims, being greedy and just like following your base desires, I guess, all the time, constantly, is also wrong. You know, everything needs to be in mediation.
From where I stand, society's ideal
happy
system
and careless
should be 7
all the
rest
time.
days. Following
Okay.
Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays.
Sundays.
This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days.
Man, you really would get along with Obito.
And thus, every person
Spoilers
can
for Naruto,
return
by the
to
way.
their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana. Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations.
You saying our journey as trailblazers is wrong?
There
How
would be
dare
no
you.
need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit. Living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss.
So what, instead of the reality of you are born, life is shit, and you die, you want us to be in a reality of you are born, you're always happy, and you die?
Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
No, it isn't. Because, you know, if Firefly did just want to let the weak, the strong govern her, she wouldn't be Sam. She wouldn't be a Stellaron hunter. She'd have come to Penacony a long, long time ago and just, you know, dreamed forever.
But what is the price to attain all this?
Yeah, what's the catch?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
So you're saying you'll do it? Not the Dream Master?
Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
I mean, if he's giving people a choice on this, that would still be bad. But also understandable, you know, it's like... It's like assisted suicide in a way, but... In this case, he's forcing everyone who's going to the Charmony Festival to sleep for eternity. He's not telling them what'll happen. They just think that they're gonna go to a concert and have fun for just that one night. They don't know that this is gonna happen, so this is basically, you know, mass murder.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons.
That's right.
The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them.
Yeah.
In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism.
Firefly's pauses are always so long.
For all. Even when
See, another long pause. Firefly, come on.
But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright.
Yeah, if you're doing this to people who asked for it, that's a whole other can of worms. But this, you're just forcing this onto people.
The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak?
Don't answer that, Sunday. At least don't answer honestly.
Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer.
Yeah, and our answer is sit on it and spin. Fuck you, Sunday.
We'll leave it to you.
We're gonna save everyone.
Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
So, did Mikhail know?
What is this
that the order is... like... that the... you know, the traitors are part of the order and not the Harmony?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of deja vu. What is this place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty.
Oh, so you
Dr.
brought
Edward
Misha
from the
into it.
Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty.
Oh, so you were trying to look for the memory?
So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
I guess.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
Is Misha like Mikhail's reincarnation or something?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
Nostalgic.
Exactly.
Right, Misha?
This is where you and Firefly encountered death.
Yeah.
Which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So
have you actually run into Sparkle before, Himeko?
We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
We're counting on you, Misha.
But there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha?
I guess... maybe this way?
If you're just choosing a door at random, I don't blame you. That's what I did.
I'm not entirely sure, but... Ooh, let's give it a try.
Wait for me.
Wait, you managed to choose the...
Nope. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, March.
This place is quite different from the hotel. But I just...
Look at this
I feel like I've
keyhole in his
been
eye.
here before, and even lived here for a while. If
Did
I
he now?
remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, listening to the crackling of firewood. And the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
This
Sorry
could be
for
a case of amnesia.
re-traumatizing you.
Don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those
Yeah, look at
memories
me
haven't
and March.
vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back.
If you can do it for
Since
Misha,
this
then can you
place
do it for
seems
March eventually?
familiar to you,
Also, rainbow pie.
Why don't
Look at it.
we
It's a rainbow
explore a
pie.
few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Let's go, Misha. Okay, let's go to the fireplace first. I can hear someone. It sounds like she's or he is having a good time with TikTok. With Clocky.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker.
Mm-hmm.
So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry, I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But, Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Oh, so you're the grandson.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants.
Yeah.
And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence.
Or maybe you're not his biological grandson?
Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels.
So, he was a trailblazer?
He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
But does Penacony have an ocean?
It appears that the seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence?
I mean, Gallagher did mention that Mikhail the Watchmaker used to, you know, travel a lot too,
So,
right?
where is your grandpa now?
He
died.
went off on a new journey. And it's been quite a while since I last saw him. So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
So you need to keep yourself safe too. I promise you. Nothing here. Ooh. No words around? No?
I heard some noises from the room. Origami bird? That's a friend of mine.
It's also
you
one
and
of the
Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah, it's also one of the characters from the Clocky series, right?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
I wonder if all these characters were actually based on trailblazers from the Astral Express, and they're just like stories that Mikhail used to tell people about his time on the Astral Express, or stories he used to tell Misha at least.
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
Okay.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
It's a Kimiko, just let the child have his own fanfic, please.
Huh?
Let him enjoy his fanfic in
That does
in
seem
peace.
to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Unless the story that you know is like pre-canon. It's the prequel to Clocky and his friends in Dreamville.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
Yeah.
I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
Just like they did with Clocky.
I wait for you. Will protect you from harm. Okay.
Look, there it is!
The water resembles a precious jewel, embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
So I guess while Misha was enjoying One Piece, everyone else was enjoying, like, I don't know, Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries, or like any other TV drama that's remained in like one town for the entire run.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house.
So this is, yeah, I guess this is
He
your
often
house
said
then,
that those
Misha, right?
moments felt like returning to his family's side. And the
Look at those
difficulties at
whales.
sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
Some of those whales don't have fins, flippers, whatever.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Because Cyrus start getting drinking hairs.
Hey, don't tease! I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul.
Yeah.
Even though the
That's
other
why I
side of
always
the
go back to
sea
the Astral
remains
Express.
shrouded in the unknown.
Even
The
though technically in
fountain
the
front
story
of
we
his
never go
house
back
serves
until
as a
it's over.
compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
How young were you when he said all of these things to you, Misha? Were you exactly the same age?
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
So why would the watchmaker Mikhail have Misha's childhood memories?
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all.
Yeah, then how did he end up here in Penacony, where there is no ocean for there to be any seafarers around?
Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a
fountain. Is that a seal, not a whale? Oh, I never noticed that.
Perhaps
they have seals and whales.
I'll remember more things.
And flipperless whales. Further. Okay, let's go.
I wish to share your burden.
Where I hear them, but I don't see the words.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No. We should turn left here.
Turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
This is it. I remember this corridor.
Okay,
Up
where are we
ahead
going,
is
Misha?
Grandpa's study. It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
They've overcome so many challenges. We've arrived at the new world.
Whoa.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Yeah.
Misha! You finally come!
Clucky.
Clucky! You're here! Huh. Yeah.
Captain Misha.
This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater.
Should I put in a warning for the spoilers for One Piece?
On that day, he
because if
called
this
me
metaphor
to
is a metaphor for One Piece,
telling
then
me that he was embarking
for the
on
One
another
Piece story.
journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage.
So you remember your dad now too? Not just your grandpa?
I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
Is that sound supposed to be TikTok?
What sound?
From Clucky?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping.
You mean the Astral Express?
Said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
Okay, so maybe my theory is still correct. He's not actually... Misha isn't actually the grandson of Mikhail. He's a reincarnation, probably?
A train? Could it be?
Tick, tick, tick.
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star.
By a star?
Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales.
He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard...
And if Mikhail's grave marker is still empty, the reason why, the reason why Mikhail's grave marker is still empty is because he didn't actually die. Then, yeah, maybe he didn't actually die. He just reincarnated into other people.
Distant sound of a train whistle echoing throughout
and
the
that's
room.
probably what Gallagher meant back then, where he said he doesn't know who the current watchmaker is because, well, the watchmaker keeps reincarnating. And it's not because the watchmaker title gets passed on to others like I thought.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah.
Then what's Clocky?
I think I can still find the way we took back then.
Why are you here? What is the point of you, Clocky? Captain Misha. Where are we going? Where do you want us to... Huh? Oh, here.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Bitch, I don't remember anything.
Hey, the shape seems to match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
Is it Misha?
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, you do that. You go here. You go here. You go here. Here. I've let go. Why won't you? Hello? Oh, that's why. I guess we're going into the picture.
This is it. This is my room of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base.
Who's Walter?
Here, I learned how to repair clockwork and gears, out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
Then when did you get to the dream flux?
So
how did you get to
this
the dream flux?
building in the dream bubble is your childhood home?
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise,
If Misha got on the Astral Express, and that's how he got to Penacony, does that make him a trailblazer? And I guess it would make sense that Mikhail's last orders were for Gallagher to give the dream bubble to a trailblazer. He probably either thought that if he gave it to someone from the Astral Express, they would be able to figure out what to do with it, or he thought that, you know, maybe Misha would eventually be revealed as a trailblazer and he could get the dream bubble anyway.
this dream bubble itself is my home.
Ah.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
I'm still confused. What's going on?
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
Because that's usually the case.
Marge, do you remember when he mentioned a clocky that only he could see?
Are you telling me that Clocky wasn't real at
The
all?
little guy
Was
here,
never real?
Right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
He's Misha's imaginary
the
friend.
answer lies in the Astral Express. His experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Oh. Really? Sure, really?
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few? It's just like a hidden message, left by someone for the nameless.
Oh, it's not because we're the chosen ones, it's just because we work together. We're
But
colleagues,
Misha
we're co-workers.
can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
March, how did you think Misha ended up in Penacony from a seafaring world?
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Actually, did Gallagher ever talk to Misha?
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme.
So, wait, I can't remember. Did Acheron interact with Misha back when, like, he was standing between those two arguing guys?
I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away?
Sure.
And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details.
So Misha is the dream bubble?
How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...?
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now,
sorry for
please allow me
re-traumatizing
to
you.
reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka in the Presmere system, adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure, a name, Mikhail Char Legwork, or simply Misha.
Mishar. Oh,
If
that's
you
cute,
prefer,
actually.
You can call me by a more familiar name, the Watchmaker.
The Watchmaker is a 4-star.
So,
well, at least the
you're
Watchmaker is a
Watchmaker
free
himself?
character.
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his life.
Who knew Mikhail was so cute as a child?
As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the
I wonder if
beginning
we
of his
brought
journey,
Pom Pom with us, he would
devoted
have
to the
recognized.
Trailblaze.
They would have recognized Misha immediately. Especially if Misha, like, joined back when he was a kid.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations.
They don't. The VAs aren't matching up.
However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
I mean, it was just confusion. It's not like Misha actually caused any harm. It's fine.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he?
Yeah, he wanted to explore and
I don't think
adventure.
Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it. And that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in his dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Yeah, it's Misha.
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through.
Was that sarcastic friend Pom Pom?
But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor.
You mean there's no money in this? Then what were we doing all of this for in the first place?
I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Esdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting.
Except your memories.
If you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others.
Unless you're Akivili, in which case, yes, we will follow the path that you already paved.
All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts.
More stories? Sunday already told us 3.
I want to give you my pocket watch.
Oh.
It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end.
I guess that's where the hat on the Harmony Trailblazer comes from.
Now, it's time for you
Misha's hat.
to
It's
make your
Mikhail's
choice.
hat. It's our hat.
Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision.
Do we
Although I
have
don't
to?
think
I thought
anyone
the
will have
decision
any
was already
objections.
made. Let's go. This is a flashback. I object.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case,
Yeah, let's go.
It's unanimous.
Let's
Then
go.
Let's proceed together to the end of this dream and tell Mikhail our decision.
You know what I said about there being no emanator of order? The same goes for the Trailblaze, I guess. There's no emanator of Trailblaze because the Eon is gone. Now show me all your secrets. Where did you hide your treasure, Goldie Roger?
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me?
Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
Falcon Amundsen.
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Mikhail Charles Legwork.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Falcon Amundsen. Sorry, I'm trying to pronounce
yeah.
their name properly.
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain.
This VA
but
sounds very,
I
very
knew it could be
familiar.
fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork?
Granol.
It's time to head to our next stop.
Navigator.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
Oh. This is when it happened.
This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us.
Hanu.
Don't worry. Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue. Yeah.
Look at grown-up Misha.
I knew you wouldn't stay on
Big
the Express
Misha.
forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
I wonder what Pom Pom had to say about this.
Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why? When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't
That
forget
hat-
to write to us.
Yeah, that hat has seen so many Trailblazers come and go. That's actually really, really sweet.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Micah. Mika.
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one
Alright,
piece,
Micah is the guy that we met
then
in
you'll
the
become
Dreamflux
next
Street. Okay.
Watchmaker.
Oh. But he didn't become
Where
the
are you going,
the Watchmaker.
Oh, you're here. Answer my question. What are you up to? Relax, Gallagher.
That's Gallagher?
I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony.
Then let this hero be self-destructive in peace, Gallagher.
If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
No, it won't. There are still other Nameless out there.
Yes.
And they will
I'm
come.
afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Astana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
You've been struggling for a while, haven't you, Misha?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Look at Big
It's
Misha.
you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
So Clocky was Misha's OC, I guess.
So I won't forget it. Do you remember
It's his self-insert, too, probably.
how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
That's kind of sad.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
But what I didn't mention was There's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clocky's his imaginary
night,
friend.
We boarded the compass and set sail together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all.
You know, it's kind of poetic. You know, Clocky was his first friend, his imaginary friend, and now Clocky is the last friend that he sees before he dies.
It was a compass. So, your name should have been Compassy. And the watchmaker is just a nameless.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
So you're done adventuring then? You want to take the hat?
I've traveled far enough. It's time for a little break.
Aw.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha?
You know what, Clocky? I gave you so much shit. I'm glad that you're taking such good care of your Misha.
You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream.
But the dream isn't everything.
So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
It's an escape?
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions.
Eventually, they realize they can't escape anymore, and they just gotta do it.
Whether it's calming, happy, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others.
So that's where Clocky's power to manipulate people's emotions come from?
Such is the essence of clockwork. The will of the Trailblaze.
I'm glad I have Misha. Because Misha is technically a part of the Astral Express.
Frustration.
I really should get him to C6.
But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, It is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further. The Penacony and Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
It belongs to Harmony. That was actually really sweet. You know, Misha's storyline is so cute, so good. Aww.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
Who's Enna? Is Enna the Eon of Order?
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
So what now? I mean, we just put on the hat, but what now? Listen, Duruma. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk, guys.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
Sure, fighting is all we do.
So.
It's our specialty
This is
march.
weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, "In all fairness." Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Most likely.
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square.
That's fair.
That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
He's such a gentleman. It's evil. Why so nice? I flexed too hard with my swag. Guess now I have to pay my dues, huh? I mean, why so nice?
Are you backing out now? We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction, so a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
I mean, it's not just him we're going up against. It's the 107,000 whatever, or members of the Oak family, plus the other 4 families, you know, who all make up the Dream Master.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked.
True.
This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight.
True as well.
And they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them.
That's exactly what I said.
A desire to dream. To slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon.
Well, recreate.
This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
Yeah, we need to prove them that the Order is wrong. That there's a reason why there's no Order Eon anymore.
Coming with us?
Oh.
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
What's the first time? Wait, the first time was when she got stabbed by dormancy. Then where are the other 2 times?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the blade of dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you.
Well, good luck.
Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
So we gotta win for you not to die a third time.
Terrible form? Does that mean
The true death, where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
In other words, we cannot lose.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Bye-bye, Firefly.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
Bye, Sam. Bye, Firefly.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of something. I'm back now.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death.
Oh, that's probably why Blade wanted
The
to come.
opposite
He
of
wanted to
death
die.
is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception.
Firefly's pauses are just
Death
so
is like
long.
a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Yeah, that's fair. If we're all gonna die anyway, at least give us the choice of how we die, you know?
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not
I
the
mean,
same,
do you
Blade?
not? Yeah.
The end you desire is not one dictated by others.
Yeah, isn't the whole point of you going after Dan Heng again and again and again because you want to die by his hand? Because you believe that he's the only one who can kill you?
If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human, though its definition escapes me. Isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim?
Yeah, pretty much.
I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end.
That's Misha.
The nameless may be young.
That's older Misha.
But they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like, it's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you.
Mr. Wings?
Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what.
Sunday.
Well,
oh, right. I was starting to really wonder, who does he mean by Mr. Wings?
If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool.
Oh, you're actually gonna help us fight Gallagher?
Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
Hey, Acheron. You again.
You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
That whole thing is a berry?
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
I'd assume it looks like a giant bun without a filling.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy.
Ooh, sounds like my kind of berry.
Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky.
Burgundy
when it landed
snow?
on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries.
Holy shit.
The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face.
Self-annihilator?
At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
I mean, she has her
No,
sword.
I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Huh. So another Astral Express
Quite
member.
an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
Oh, is she this universe's Kiana?
She became stagnant water.
I hope she's not this universe's Kiana.
Well, my condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like Kiana.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her.
Aw, just
like
30
all
days.
the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction,
He also know that she's,
chaos,
you know,
finding
not an actual
warmth
ranger.
in the red color.
That's why he's putting the quotation marks.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all.
Is that someone that you made a promise to me? Kalis? Stealth? DMC?
As long
The
as this red
Trailblazer?
color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After
That actually made me
spending
think for a bit.
so much time
What exactly
in
is nihility?
stagnant water. Only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
Do you consider that a good thing or a bad thing,
When will
old man?
this rain ever stop?
It won't.
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
Hey, we're back with you guys.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the paradises under the influence of the Harmony, a sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems.
Dardanu?
Half an amber era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there.
Oh.
And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Oh.
Do you think the same
So that's
thing will
where
happen
all
on
the
Penacony?
107 members came from.
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Oh, so Emanators can't switch paths, but Pathstriders can? Is that what they're implying?
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths. But somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different.
Viaris Commandos. Not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. So,
If the family messes with Penacony,
I guess the Silver Rail is basically most of the planets that have been touched by the IPC, I guess, in a way. You know, part of the Amber era. Since I think, if I'm not mistaken, the credits are part of the preservation stuff, right?
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
If.
What do you mean?
Oh,
the
she
path
knew.
in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster? Tazerond, the propagation, brought endless havoc
That's how you
to
say
the
its name.
universe. And it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons.
Oh, so all eons hate that bug. Okay.
2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
So was the order on the propagation side then? He was part of the Bug Alliance?
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Enna the Order for unknown reasons.
Okay, so Enna is the Order Eon too.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
Wait, then who's the leader of the propagation?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Boo, now, this is getting way too complicated.
It is.
Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
Not... I don't think so, at least. I
The
hope
Charmony
not.
Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Okay.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
You don't need to warp jump. You just need to teleport.
Hold on.
Which is something
Are you
that...
thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
I thought he was just gonna teleport! Because apparently the Trailblazers all canonically can't use the teleport points. You want to call in the Xianzhou?
Exactly. The assistance from the Luofu Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
Yeah, and weren't we on Xianzhou like last week? Isn't Jing Yuan gonna be like, what? We saw you last week. What happened? What kind of trouble did you guys get yourselves into?
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Spoken like a true dragon. Or a Western dragon. Aw, that's actually pretty sweet of you, Danhao. So does it mean that we get to see Jing Yuan and the others again?
Are you the only one here, my child?
When are you gonna let me leave? It's been 3 hours. I need to go soon.
The
Very soon,
Nameless
actually.
is quite the diplomat.
My
secrets have spread
housemates
like
are
wildfire
also
within
like
the family.
knocking on my door, asking me like if I
And
when am I coming
IPC
out?
starships are gathering towards Astana.
Oh, so is that where Jade comes in?
This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
I guess that's why he kept Robin.
What do you mean, Master?
Under like that's why he was taking control of Robin. But why take Yang? Why take Welt too? Why not just kill him? I'm not saying I want Grandpa dead, but you know, this is kind of like the big hole in most bad guys' plans. So why not just kill the heroes immediately? Why let them
right
live?
here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
Do you just not want to force your sister to sing if she doesn't want
But
to?
the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
Yeah, that's nice of you, kind of.
You've always been wise beyond
If villain, why so nice?
I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
Oh, he mentioned that that if everyone goes to sleep, at least one person needs to stay awake. So is he gonna be the person who stays awake? Was the whole... So the original plan was that Robin would be the one to stay awake the whole time?
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
Do you?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine.
I wonder if there's an eon of karma.
And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
So this is supposed to be where the crowds will sit, right? No? Is this not the theater?
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Twins of the Order. So did Robin not know the entire time that she was following the Order, not Harmony?
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child.
Are you saying that he never got smarter?
The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the Harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
I mean, Penacony used to be a desperate world, right? It only became a city of hope and dreams after the Dream Master came.
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends.
So the Stellaron is manipulating the Dream Master? Or the Stellaron is the Dream Master?
107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
Oh. Okay. Bye, Burp.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun, bathed in my light.
So many burps.
My people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
So it is.
Quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
Yeah, where are all the people?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets... Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
But it looks like I made the right choice.
Let's
Any choice that makes
around.
March react like
Be
that is the best
careful,
choice.
everyone.
Okay, yeah. I gotta stop here. First, let me. Yeah, I did get the... Yeah, I did get the Harmony! Look, it's the Harmony. Requires activation of best seat in the house. Ah, I can't unlock it. It's quest locked. What's that? Memory zoning.
Looks good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to keep it here. Leave it here for now. Actually, what happens if I... Ooh. Yeah, let me try. That was fun. Yeah, I want to see
have something for you.
what Harmony Kalis can do.
Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
Right now, maybe I shouldn't be... Yeah, I shouldn't be destroying them. Let me see what Harmony Kalis does.
Dreams do come true.
Ooh.
You won't get away.
Told you I could fight. You're annoying.
Time for an overhaul.
March, you didn't have to kill him.
The strength.
In Bibidulune, you didn't have to kill him. Well, I guess he's dead.
have something for.
I wanted to see Kalis's ult. Maybe there's a way for me
Reach
to...
the end of the story in your own way.
You know what? Never mind. I'll figure it out myself later. For now... Misha. I just wanted to see Misha. You, Mikhail Shar Legwork, huh? So you're another trailblazer. Which means I want to C6 you now. Ha! I wonder if Misha is on the current banner. If he is, let me C6 him. He is on the current banner. Do I want Firefly though? I'm definitely not. I do not want Wanmi. You know what? Yeah, I want to C6 Misha, because Misha is one of us. He's a trailblazer, so I must. But then again, if they put up... No, they already did put up in Lune like 2-ish months ago, so... Yeah, let me pull... Hey, Firefly! Hey! Even though I did want Misha! Hey, Firefly! And look! Runway and Herda. Ooh, wasn't expected to get Firefly so soon. Anyway. Firefly! Sorry, I'm not yelling. I want to yell, but even though the whole reason why I pulled was because I wanted to see 6 Misha.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
You won't be growing up, Misha, I'm sorry. So, 5 and 6. 2 more. 2 more. I missed the exhilaration of pulling. Okay, I already got Firefly once. I don't need Firefly again. I just want to C6 Misha so that I have another C6 member of the Express. March. I already got you, March. I already C6 March. I think my Danheng is at C5, and now my Misha is also at C5. Yeah. And of course, my physical and fire Kalis are both C6. One more. I just want one more Misha. 3. We must. We must. We have to. We just have to. Oh, here. Yes. You know what? Yes. Where is the... Yeah. I think just 1 should be enough for a 10 pull. So, 10 pull. 10 pull. No, Misha, come on! Sorry, I can't yell right now, but I really want to yell. Misha, come to me. Come home, Misha. Misha, why won't you come home? Okay, let me just take this. Okay, now I'll just use my Stellar Jades. Misha, come. Yes, okay, fine. C6, Misha. Enough, that's enough. No more. No more using Stellar Jades. No more. I just wanted C6, Misha. Because you are one of us.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
Misha. Oh, and that's the dream bubble. Oh, Mr. Watchmaker. Mr. Mechanic. You know what? Yeah, I'll have to level up my Misha very soon. Yeah, we got another member of the Astral Express. That's so cool.
Yes! I feel like I'm getting closer to my dreams.
I really wish we'd get more and more members of the Astral Express as playable units very soon. Like Pom Pom. I want to play Pom Pom. Oh, I didn't have Juyi before this? I thought I did. Oh no, I had her sister Ohania. Okay. Misha is ice destruction. Oh yeah, I got all the new light cones. Okay, never mind. I'll take care of that later. For now, I really gotta go. Goodbye. See you tomorrow for Genshin. Okay. Yeah, I actually want to do some Genshin story quests before the before Natlan arrives. So yeah. Until then, goodbye. See you soon. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.